we'll just adjust our time here, and I
Yeah,
hope
I'll have
the
to go at 8, but
I hope the other panelists come
well, let me
now.
encourage them.
Yeah, I know I'm late and all
Look,
that,
man,
everybody, but I've pulled my shit together. I'm here, actually doing it for another episode, and it's like it's a good one. It's our season ending episode.
those dings are just me spamming the chat. Don't worry.
Yeah, here comes Karen. I'm just getting the thumbnail put up there
Great.
so that you know, it doesn't just look like a stupid picture of me on a horse.
Karen, how's your evening?
What was that? Sorry?
How's your evening?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Little quiet day all day. Did pretty much nothing. Oh,
That sounds
wait.
pleasant.
Had some more maple syrup, little maple
Yeah,
almond.
I'll have to when we're recording, I'll have to tell you what I took to my grandparents' house for Christmas Eve dinner.
Yes, please.
But it's spoiler alert, it's not maple.
Oh,
But I did
what?
bring some stuff from Canada, so
But it wasn't maple?
it was not maple, not this time.
Little bit disappointed.
Yeah, my wife was too.
How was your maple, what was it? Maple beef jerky?
It's maple bacon jerky.
Oh,
I haven't opened it up yet, actually. Most of the stuff I put in a tote and just to be ready to take home. Um, but I am excited for it. Apparently, she got it here in Oregon, not in in Canada.
all right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's not real maple then.
I should. If I wasn't feeling lazy, I'd pull it out and look at the ingredients list. I bet you I could pull it up on Walmart's website.
Probably.
Okay, I think we're ready to start a show. I don't know if anyone else is coming or not. I haven't heard boo from Brandon today. So we're just going to hit the record to the cloud and we're going to go. And I got something special for everybody to end season 3. Season 3. So this now celebrates 3 seasons of Comedeorological Report now coming to an end. We are about to come into season 4. In season 4, I've spent some money on some software so that we have better titling and things like that. So without much further ado, I'm about to give you the brand new Comedeorological Report introduction. Are you guys ready for it?
Let's see it.
Okay.
Go.
Well, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, Frankie's got the weather we got. Wait a minute. Well, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, Frankie's got the weather or not.
All right, we are back here once again. I'm Joey Only, the Caribou Weather Dude, up here in Wells, British Columbia, with another episode of the Comedeorological Report. It's our last episode of season 3. It's the last episode of the year. That's how we timed it. And I'm here once again with my panelists to talk about comedy and meteorology. Comedeorology, we call it when you put the two of them together, because the weather is funny business. This is your show about how much the weather sucks in Canada. Hearing us on C4 88.7 Prince George, CKW 95.9 in Winnipeg, and CFBX 92.5 Kamloops, plus Rogers television outlets across British Columbia. I'm back here at the panelists. We're a little bit late if you're watching us on the live stream getting going, and it's Christmas holidays, and it's things are chaos, and I'm doing my best just to cope. I'll just be honest.
And that means I'm outside of Steel City as of right now. You got the video of me doing the forecast.
I haven't downloaded it yet, Frankie. I'm sorry. Things got chaos this afternoon. Okay, but we'll get there. Okay, you have to give me some time. Nonetheless, we got you here, Frankie McDonald. Then we got Mark Engels, meteorologist Mark. We got Karen Richards from Interior Weather and Wilderness Watchers. Frankie, we got Frankie McDonald. Frankie, do you want to see your brand new Frankie the Weatherman this for season 4? You ready to see it? This is your brand new Frankie intro. Here we go.
Yeah.
Frankie!
Can you yodel for us?
Who has the worst weather in the world, Frankie?
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie!
You like that, bud?
Yes, I like it.
How you doing so far, Frankie?
Great so far weather. It's cool outside in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. And the weather all across Ohio. And the weather down in the state of Ohio is going to bring lots of rain this Saturday and Sunday coming up. A whole lot of rain in Dayton, Ohio, where Jason Marshall, we don't have Cookie Sliff. There's a lot of rain in Vancouver, British Columbia, Victoria, British Columbia, and Seattle, Portland, and Northern California. Lots of thunderstorms and rain. They had a tornado in Houston. And Trey lives in Austin, Texas now. Trey Campbell lives in Austin, Texas now. Lots of rain and going on this Sunday and Monday coming up all across Great Lakes region and eastern United States going to advance its way to Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's going to bring more rain on day afternoon on New Year's Day in Sydney, Nova Scotia as well. And it got really cold air in Manitoba as of right now, Saskatchewan and Alberta, British Columbia as of right now. And in Central America, lots of rain going on in Central America right now. Like, but it's really dry in Mexico, Southern California, in Arizona, where Gary Nino is at right now. Bay sky shows tomorrow night and things like this.
Yeah, what about the worst weather in the world, Frankie? Who's got the worst weather in the whole world?
The worst weather in the world is somewhere in the world. That means a lot of wind going on there right now. And somewhere in Denmark's going to get a lot of rain and snow and things like this. It's going to bring a lot of snow up to Norway and things like this. And weather down southern Mexico. And Mexico is really dry right now. Lots of rain in Panama, Costa Rica, Honduras, Nigeria, and all those places. Lots of rain and thunderstorms going on in the Amazon rainforest, Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, Brazil, including Colombia, Venezuela, parts of Ecuador, parts of Bolivia, parts of Peru. In northern Chile, it's really, really dry right now. And it's got lots of rain in southern Chile. And right now, the warm air and cold air fighting each other in southern Argentina and Falkland Islands. It's really dry in northern Argentina right now. And it's really warm out in England, except for northern Scotland. And there's lots of rain going on in northern Scotland right now. And it's got some dry weather going on in France and Spain and Portugal. It's going to bring lots of rain and going on in Germany. It's got some cold air in Turkey and snow. And lots of rain and snow in Croatia and all across Balkans and all those places right now. And Italy is drier than normal in Italy right now. And it's really dry in Italy right now. Like over in Greece and lots of rain and it's really cold in Turkey right now. They got some really dry weather going on in the Sahara Desert right now, like Nigeria, Ghana, and all those places there in the dry season. Bangladesh and India and Myanmar is really dry there right now. Lots of cold air in Japan right now, like a lot of snow in Sapporo, Hokkaido, Japan, and it's really cold in South Korea, North Korea, Vladivostok, Russia, and northern China, northeastern China, Mongolia, Siberia right now. It's really cold there right now in Siberia, right now, Yakutsk and Magadan right now, and up around, and lots of rain thunderstorms going on in Angola, Botswana, Mozambique, Madagascar, La Reunion, and Mauritius Islands as well, and parts of South Africa, and there's lots of rain and thunderstorms going on in. And it's really dry in Perth, Australia right now. It's going to be a chance of thunderstorms in east central Australia, like Queensland and all those places. In Sydney, Australia, it was really hot on Christmas Day. It was
I
really
finally
hot
did
outside on
find
Christmas
your
Day.
video, Frankie. I finally found the video. It was buried in the group chat, and it took me a while going through the group chat to find it, but I do have it, and it's downloading now. So there's that. What songs are you singing at karaoke tonight?
We didn't start the fire by Billy Joe and things like this. The karaoke host is late showing up as well.
Excellent. Excellent.
Now it's downgraded to 50% chance of karaoke. That means I'm down on Townsend Street in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now, up by the Steel City, and I got news for you. Did you hear about this? It's 24-hour darkness down up in the Arctic. It's 24-hour daylight in Antarctica right now. That means the first sunrise up around Barrow, Alaska will be January 23rd.
I now have all your videos finally, Frankie. After all
And
this,
did you hear about
I'm-
this? And New Year's Eve is on Tuesday, and Bass Guy's back doing the show. Bass Guy is doing a New Year's Eve special edition show on New Year's Eve as well.
is he? What's going to happen on the special edition New Year's Eve show, Frankie?
Bass Guy's going to do the countdown, things like this himself.
Cool.
And
What are
Trey
you doing
Campbell's
for New Year's Eve?
stand-up comedy.
What are your New Year's Eve plans, Frankie?
And going to party and things like this. New Year's Eve, that's another thing. And did you hear about this? January 20th is Judgment Day,
Judgment Day? What does that mean?
when a new president gets sworn in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you had me scared there for a minute. Thought maybe you'd gone religious or something. But I guess not. Yeah, Frankie. Okay. Well, Mark, Karen, you got a question for Frankie at all?
Of course, I have a question for Frankie.
Yes.
Frankie, what did you get for Christmas?
What did I get for Christmas this year? I got new slippers, new pants, new shirt, new jacket. I got new gloves, new hat. I got new gloves and a new hat for Christmas.
What color are your new slippers?
Blue. Sorry,
Nice.
it's a regular. It's dark blue. Plus, I got a dark blue gloves and I got a black and dark green hat for Christmas and a black and combination of black and dark green hat for Christmas.
Is blue your favorite color?
One of them.
Nice.
I got the blue slippers.
What's your most favoriteest color, Frankie?
I like them all. And did you hear? I like blue and things like this. And did you hear about this? Bass Guy will be doing his show tomorrow night.
You like 15 million different colors, don't you?
16 million colors. And did you hear about this? And then people, they got a jellyfish lamp and things like this. It looks interesting.
A jellyfish lamp. Nice. So, yeah, I got all your videos finally here, Frankie. Do you want me to play one of them?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second here. I'll do exactly that. I'll just got to find how to download. They make it hard on me because the way that I look for videos through the Zoom is not the same way that I look for them through my computer normally. So I get really confused. So I can't seem to find my download page right now. There it is. Okay. Now that I finally got it, here's a Frankie video that he sent us today because he can't be on the show, even though he's on the show.
Hey everybody, it's Frankie though, since I'm doing the karaoke tonight. Since the karaoke's going out to the Steel City tonight, and I'm doing the weather forecast around the world for Comedeorological Weather Report. Weather all across North America, lots of rain and forecast all across eastern United States and Wisconsin and Michigan and Great Lakes region this Saturday coming up. And it's going to bring lots of rain in Montreal, Toronto, and New York City and Boston. And it's going to eventually head towards Nova Scotia. It's going to bring lots of cold weather up around Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta. Lots of rain in the forecast in Vancouver, British Columbia, Vancouver, including Seattle, Portland, and all those places as well. And really dry Los Angeles. They got lots of rain and thunderstorms going on in southeastern United States as right now. Then they got some dry weather in Arizona where Gary and Dino is at right now. And Bass Guy shows tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Atlantic, 9 o'clock Eastern as well. And weather all across Central America right now. And as for Central America, weather all across there is lots of rain thunderstorms going on in Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, El Salvador, and Panama right now. Down Central America, Mexico's really dry right now. The weather all across South America, lots of rain thunderstorms going on in the Amazon rainforest, including Venezuela, in Brazil, and Rio de Janeiro, and all those places, in Ecuador, parts of Colombia, parts of Peru, parts of Bolivia. It's really dry and windy in northern Chile right now. In southern Chile, it's lots of rain in southern Chile right now, including and lots of rain in Argentina, and lots of dry weather in Argentina. It's going to turn rainy as well. Sao Paulo, Brazil, and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil is really hot right now and rainy, and thunderstorms going on right now up around England. Right now, the weather in England is lots of dry weather going on right now. There's lots of rain going on, and it's going to get rainy next weekend, New Year's Eve up around northern Scotland, and it's going to bring lots of rain in Denmark and Netherlands, and snow in southern Norway and New Year's Eve as well. It's really cold and snow in the coast areas in Norway and rain in the coast areas in Norway as well. It's really cold in Finland and Sweden right now. In Moscow, Russia, it's really cold. It's lots of next week, lots of rain and snow going on in Poland, Germany, and all those places. And Bosnia, Croatia, Italy's really dry right now. It's cold weather in Turkey and Albania and Greece right now. Then you got some cold weather aiming to go towards Algeria next week. And you got some rain in Libya as of right now. Lots of thunderstorms and rain going on in southern Japan right now. Snow up in northern Japan, and it's really cold in northern Japan and central Japan right now, including South Korea. It's really cold. South Korea, North Korea, Vladivostok, Russia, and northeastern China, and Mongolia, and Siberia right now. It's really lots of thunderstorms and rain going on in the Philippines right now. It's really dry and warm in China right now. Lots of rain and thunderstorms going on in the Philippines, including Singapore, Malaysia, and Papua New Guinea and Indonesia right now. Lots of rain and thunderstorms going right now. In Thailand, and lots of dry weather in Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Bangladesh, and Myanmar, and all those places in India right now. It's really dry in India right now, except for southern India as of right now. And in Pakistan and Afghanistan and Iran, it's really dry right now. So Saudi Arabia right now. Lots of dry weather going on in Ghana, in Sahara Desert, in Nigeria right now. And guess what? There's lots of rain thunderstorms going on in Angola, including places like Mozambique, Madagascar, parts of South Africa, Botswana, and southern Congo, and all those places right now. And Madagascar, Larue, and the Marshall Islands right now. In southern Australia. And lots of windy conditions going on in New South Wales, Australia. Then you got some New Zealand and weather in New Zealand right now, like Christchurch, New Zealand, Dundee, New Zealand, and Auckland, New Zealand. Then you got some showers and thunderstorms from forecast in Gisborne, New Zealand, Plymouth, New Zealand, Hamilton, New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, Invercargill, and all those places right now. And weather there right now up around in Australia. And weather down in Australia as for right now it's really dry. Perth, Australia is right now. It's going to continue to be dry in the weekend as well. And it's 24-hour darkness up above the Arctic Circle, 24-hour daylight down below Antarctic Circle, and the next sunrise up above the Arctic Circle is January 23rd in Barrow, Alaska. Then the daylight starts coming back up above the Arctic Circle again. Once again around sometime in February, they'll be starting to get some darkness down below Antarctic Circle again. Then it'll be dark 24 hours a day in Antarctica again. Sometime in May and in June, then it'll be 24-hour darkness in Antarctica once again. June 21st is shortest day of the year in New Zealand, longest day of the year in my area. Summer will be back before you know it. Then forest fire season will be back in British Columbia before you know it as well. Things are going great so far. And Brandon Houck's doing great. Imogen Cokie Bailey's doing great so far. That's my weather report since I'm doing a karaoke tonight at the Steel City. Because Wednesday was Christmas Day, I'm doing a karaoke tonight at Steel City. That's why. That's why I decided to record a video of myself for Joey Only Show for this week from Frank Down.
I'm really glad you sent us a video because you couldn't be on the show this week, Frankie. And it's a good video.
That's why the good thing I made it a show at the same time. I did a live weather report plus a recorded video at the same time.
You're like doubling up, buddy. How much snow you got there? Susan Payne asks in the live stream
That
chat.
means I'm going to show you Townsend Street in Sydney right now.
Oh, quite a bit, eh, Frankie? Show us some more.
City in Sydney.
Well, compared to like last week, you didn't have any snow, did you? Did you, Frankie?
That's Steel City in Sydney. I'm showing you Steel City.
Yeah. for the radio listeners, is a little bit of snow on the ground. I mean, not much for Sydney, but it looked like spring there last week, so it was pretty something. Pretty. You got a white Christmas, didn't you, Frankie?
And White Christmas.
Okay. You want to see the new Mark Ingalls
Yes.
promo that I've made?
Yeah.
Okay, this one's pretty good. Where is it? There you go.
Just got the fat check for pushing that.
My name Mark Ingalls.
Pushing that agenda. It says here, HARP, climate change, whatever, in my bank account.
Meteorologist Mark Ingalls. There's a parade of storms coming still to BC. It's been coming for a long time. And one thing I was noticing today, I mean, we're still low on snow here in the Cariboo, for what I think we should have at this time of December, considering how angry the Pacific Ocean's been. How
Then
much?
Then we'll be working on Image and Cookie Bailey video and Brandon Helk report.
I made them all, Frankie. I made all new ones. If they were here, I'd play them. But everyone's going to have to wait till season 4 starts, I guess. But I was noticing there's not enough snow here, Mark. But we've had a very angry Pacific throwing a lot of weather inland, yet we lost we gained some and lost some, gained some, lost some. We haven't had like consistent piling up here, right? And we're not fully in La Nina yet, but it's been pretty stormy. So I guess there's hope for me, at least, if we can get into that La Nina, that maybe we could start seeing something pile up later this winter.
Yeah, that's right. We've had a very active fall storm season coming into winter. We're going to be a little distracted here as I pull up the El Nino, La Nina stuff. But we are in Enzo neutral, which means no La Nina, no El Nino. And then, let's see. So I think the Climate Prediction Center in the US is who we usually go with when we say we are in La Nina or we are in El Nino. They've not declared anything yet, but they're also on holiday, most of them. Like they've got people 24/7, but they're not making big announcements like that over the holiday. But we generally consider ourselves to be in La Nina when the temperatures in the right area of the Pacific are 0.5 degree C below average. Right now they're sitting at about 1 degree C below average. And they've really dropped over the last 3 weeks or so. We've been in Enzo neutral a lot longer than we expected to be. I assuming that this condition continues, which I expect it to do so. I expect that we'll see it officially declared, with air quotes for the radio listeners, officially declared in the next week or two. But the reason why you've been loading up and then losing the snow is because a lot of these weather systems coming off the Pacific are pulling in subtropical moisture. In La Nina, when we're getting loaded up with snow, the storm track is often from the northwest into British Columbia. Those are colder systems, whereas these have been either coming in straight from the west or more often from the southwest, and so that pulls up warmer air from like around Hawaii, and of course it cools off as it comes up, but 15 degrees in Vancouver means that you're not loading up snow in Wells or Prince George or anywhere like that. Today I'm in Hermiston, Oregon, and it was 15 or 16 degrees for the high here today. And this is part of that same weather system that's coming in. It was dumping snow up in the mountains today. I saw like Snoqualmie Pass east of Seattle was closed for a period of time, but Snoqualmie Pass more gets closed because of idiots who can't drive in the snow, not because there's so much snow. You could have 2 or 3 centimeters of snow on the ground. Somebody gets in a horrible crash because they think they know better, and then they have to shut down the pass to clean it up. So that's not necessarily a bellwether on how much snow they got. But yeah, we're in the middle of this parade of storms, and it's just going to keep coming. We've got a storm that came in today. We've got a storm coming in, I think, tomorrow. You'll be able to see my wife in the background here as she walks past if you're watching on the television. And there she goes again, distracting me, but I'm sure she didn't mean to. anyway, so we got the storm coming in tonight. We got another one tomorrow. I think we will have a break on like late Sunday until something like early Tuesday. Um, this isn't going to be a true break. It's not going to be dry everywhere, but like where I live in Surrey, we'll probably see some clearing during the day, especially on Monday. But up in the mountains, especially like west side and near the mountains, I think we'll still see some precipitation. I don't see a really big cool signal coming in. In fact, the whole North America is pretty warm right now. Um, Let me just pull up here to confirm my thought of a cool signal. Being here at my in-laws, I've been kind of checked out for the week. I have been working a little bit, but
It's snowing
it's
pretty
the
hard
holiday.
snowing pretty hard up through the Caribou right now. We got snow at Chief Lake, out down through Prince George, Pineview, down through 97 through into Quesnel almost. Maybe some light flurries by Quesnel, snowing out this way. So I think down near Williams Lake, snowing. Roads are probably pretty treacherous out there. It was treacherous when I tried to drive around tonight. And there's more rain in southern BC. It's looking like right now on the radar, although it could be a mix.
Yeah,
Could be
so
a mix.
I just got it up. So thanks while I pulled it up, and there is no cold signal at all in the weather models. It does look like we'll be a little bit cooler during our break, Sunday, Monday into Tuesday. But that cooler weather is also going to come in with sunny skies. So at the surface, that doesn't really make a difference. Um, because when it's warmer but raining, that brings the temperature down. When it's cooler but sunny, that brings the temperature up. So yeah, the parade continues for the foreseeable future, which of course I love. And it's been really nice because here in Hermiston is in Eastern Oregon, which is a desert. Um, but I've been enjoying my cool rain while I've been down here too. It only rains about 8 inches of rain a year here, which is about 20 centimeters, or yeah, 20 centimeters, 200 millimeters. It's very deserty, but it's rained most of the days that I've been here, which is of course very nice. So, Karen, I wanted to tell you about what I brought to my grandparents' house for Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Uh, so I did bring some Canadian staples, but it wasn't maple.
Well,
I
our
brought,
staples are different than your staples down there. Like,
yeah, right, right. Yeah, I went to Office Max and got
what are
some
your hole
Canadian
punches like?
staples. Uh, yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you when I come visit. I'll show you a hole punch. Um, no, so I brought ketchup flavored chips and all dressed chips. The ketchup ones were not a hit, but people liked the all dressed ones.
I got some ketchup chips just over there in the counter.
These
Yes,
are
I do.
these are not like, sometimes they're sold as like a specialty thing in the US, but they're not regularly available here. And so I brought those down. Joey, are you going to play my video that I sent?
Did you send a video
I
He
sent you
did.
a video
to me
about
directly, or did?
eggnog.
Oh, I do have that. Thank you. Yeah, my brain is pretty fuzzy tonight. I'm like, I got to be honest, everybody. The holidays are traumatizing enough for me, and drama in my life. I just can't deal with it well. And but I'm here. I'm trying, and it's good. It's good. I'm glad. Thanks for getting me out, Mark. I was just gonna say, to hell with it. We can take a week off. It's Christmas, but no, I think maybe I did need to chat nonetheless. Some of those cold signals you're talking about, yeah, none for southern BC at all. Maybe up in Fort Nelson, sometime mid next week. We have one of those like, sort of prairie bound outbreaks that'll skim through northern BC, but it's looking pretty warm through southern BC. I mean, even January 1st seems to be one of the colder days ahead, and there's like -2, -3 through the southern half of the province. Like it's
Well, and actually, to talk about that, especially for the Winnipeg listeners, that Arctic outbreak that you're talking about for Fort St. John, that's going to go down, like you said, down in the prairies and into the eastern United States, and this is going to be a very strong cold snap. We hinted at it a little bit last week, and I think we're looking at temperatures like 5 C below average. The peak cold region is going to be like Ohio down towards Tennessee and Mississippi. But I think it's going to get pretty cold pretty much everywhere. not in BC or on the West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems like our storm training, like I see what you mean by a break over the next bunch of days. Like, I mean, yeah, there's precip coming through,
I
and
mean, so where's Brandon? Where's Michael and all those guys?
there's the weather fronts coming through, but there's nothing crazy. But next week it seems like there's something stronger. Brandon, I think it's Christmas time. I'm not sure what happened to him. We never
I
heard
know.
boo from Brandon
Good
this
drink
week.
to her.
And, you know, you know what I got, Frankie? I
Yeah.
got something. I got something else to show you that I made this week. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
It's the best of Frankie's Say Hi Joey Onlys.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh,
And then we'll do Mark's thing.
Who has the worst weather in the world, Frankie?
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie!
I like to say hi, Joey only.
Yeah.
Say hi, Joey only.
What's that?
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, oi, oi.
Joey only.
Joy, oi.
Hey, Joey.
I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Comedian Meteorological Weather Report.
Hi.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Johnny only.
45 Force Fires. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Comedian Meteorological Weather Report with Joey only every Thursday nights.
Ah! Hi, Joey only.
Say hi, Joey only.
What's up?
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi. Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey
only.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only. Hi, Joey only.
I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Comedian Meteorological Weather Report on every Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 11 p.m. Atlantic Time. Caribou Weather Dude.
Hi.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, what?
Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
Joey only.
Hi, Joey only. What's up? Hi.
What's up, Joey?
Hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Comedian Meteorological Weather Report. Hey, everybody, let's say hi, Joey only. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey.
Frankie.
Say hi, Joey only.
Can you do that? Can you do the siren?
Tornado siren. Hi, Joey only. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Meteorological Weather Report every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. Say hi, Joey only. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only. Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
I like to say hi to Joey only. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
Hi.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joe only. Hello.
Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joe only.
I'll say hi to Brian Smith, the Portland Weather Uncensored. I'm doing great so far. Say hi, Brian Smith. I'll say hi, Joey only. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey.
Joey only.
Joey only.
I'm Frankie Down. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey.
I'm Frankie Down. Let's say hi, Joey only. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
Hey to all listeners of Comedeorological Weather Report with Joey only. I'm at the City Rip Fest. I like to say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only. Hi, Joey only. Hi,
Hi, Joey.
Joey only. I'm Frankie Down. Say hi, Joey only.
Hi, Joey only.
I like to say hi to Joey only.
Joey only. This is Cam talking. Cameron Madison from Toronto, Nova Scotia.
I'm doing great so far. Joey only lives in Wells, British Columbia. He's the host of Comedeorological Weather Report every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Atlantic. Joey only's a really nice guy. It's on scene.
Joey only. I'm Cameron.
Hi everybody, it's Frankie Down. Things are going good so far. I'll say hi to all of my fans for Frank Down. Say hi, Joey only.
I'll tune in. Hi, Joey only.
To Joey only and the boys. This is for Comedeorological Weather Report every Thursday night. Say hi, Joey only.
The best hi Joey onlys of 2024, Frankie. They're really great. They're really funny, and they always mean a lot to me when you send them to me. Thanks very much, Frankie, for
And Atlantic hurricane season will start on June 1st.
It will. It will, or sooner. Thank you very much for 3 good years of good episodes, Frankie. It's been a real gas. Been a real gas. I got Mark's video setting up, and while I do that, Karen Richards, how was your Christmas?
Hi, Christmas was pretty good. Pretty good. We had, Christmas Day, a little bit of sun, a little bit of snow, so that it kind of worked out well. How about you?
I don't want to talk about Christmas.
Okay.
I was just trying to say something. How's the weather wherever you are? You home?
Weather today was about, kind of the same. It was snow. No, we didn't get any sun, but it was snow, a little bit of rain. Roads are not the greatest right now out here.
Yeah, we're miserable around here. Here's Mark Ingalls.
Hello, everyone. Mark Ingalls here. We found in Walmart here in Oregon 2 different eggnogs: the regular and the old style. I would expect the old style to be moldy, but So I have them both here. I don't know which one's which. We're gonna see if they're any different at all. Hopefully, you can hear my 4-year-old in the background. Okay, that's obviously eggnog. Let's see. They are different. My guess is this one's the old style. Is that right? Oh man!
But why is it different?
This one's a stronger taste. The old style is a stronger taste. I like it more. This one's weak sauce. That's the difference.
Is there different creamy?
I don't think they're different that way. It's just the flavor.
Okay.
So there you have it. There is a difference, but they cost the same, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Anyway, Merry Christmas from Oregon. Bye, everyone.
Mark, you got the spicy deets for Winnipeg.
Yeah. So I pulled it up here. It looks like Winnipeg's going to be getting down, assuming this weather pattern comes in, like possibly below -35 sometime around the 9th. So it looks like the focal point of the cold, at least on the morning of the 9th, is in Manitoba. Like I've got this map up and I've got -37 in Winnipeg. Of course, this is about 2 weeks out, so take it with a grain of salt. -37 in Winnipeg, -37 in Brandon, Churchill's -33, a bunch of other numbers in towns that I don't know exist, but there's not a single one above -30 except near Lake, what are those big lakes there that are north of Winnipeg? Like Lake Winnipeg and Lake Manitoba, is that what they
The
are?
Great Lakes.
No, not that Great Lakes.
I'm just kidding you. I know what
I
they are.
know.
It's like
They're-
Lake Winnipeg
they're
and Lake
like-
Manitoba. You're correct. Yes.
Haha! They're
I was
like
just trying
3
to-
feet deep.
I was just trying to because like I don't know if you've ever seen Talking to Americans, but it was a show that was out many years ago that Rick, he's this Canadian comedian. He went to America and he just asked, like he was interviewing people on the street, like with a TV crew, looking like he's official, and he just asked the most ridiculous questions, and everybody in the movie or in the show would just if this was that show, you would have been like, yeah, the Great Lakes. Like,
I know
busted.
better than that.
It would have been like busted. Yeah, you're pretty good, Mark. You're very good. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Looking out 2 weeks. I mean, that's a ways out. So,
But this signal for this cold snap has been around for a while. Like, I think we are going to have a strong cold snap, and I feel, as confident as I can be 2 weeks in advance, saying that I think Manitoba is going to get below -30, and it could approach -40. But it's very cold. My dad's going to be very happy. My dad's been complaining about. He's got a bunch of snow there in northern Minnesota. He's there by Lake of the Woods, 2 hours or so southeast of Winnipeg, and he's been complaining about it still being too warm. And it was like -10 or -15 the other day. Well, Dad, here you go. -30 at War Road, Minnesota. Let's see how you feel about that, eh?
and at that same time, I mean, if this model,
Hey, Joey,
decent-
I thought it was a karaoke tonight, but it's not.
it's not karaoke tonight.
That means the host didn't show up.
Is it closed or is it just the host isn't there?
The host isn't there. That means
Frankie,
that
are you going to host it?
no, there's no karaoke tonight. It was a close call.
It was a close call. You should go in there and get people to say hi, Joey only, and say like, "Hey, I'm Frankie. I can host karaoke."
It was a close call for karaoke. That means it was a close call.
It was a close call. It was just
The only karaoke is going to be Billy Joel. We
That
didn't
means the
start the fire.
karaoke. And karaoke are usually on every Wednesday nights at the Steel City at the day before Comedeorological Weather Report. But Wednesday was Christmas Day, and the host didn't show up tonight because it was a close call.
Are they paying this host? Or is it
But
just like a
that-
volunteer? He just gets a couple free beers and it's like, well, you know, it's
He
Christmas.
hosts
Sorry.
karaoke for something to do.
Yeah, okay then. Well, then he's not committed in a way that is legally binding in any other way. And it's like, well, you have a break off, I guess. It's just, which is what we should have done tonight because I obviously have no humor whatsoever. It's Wednesday the 8th at 8 p.m. And we're looking at some of that cold weather in Winnipeg and whatnot that Mark's talking about. And I got different numbers on ECMWF, but that doesn't matter, the exact numbers, because things will change. But I got 3 degrees. Actually, we'll go for 3 degrees evening, going late into the night. Got like 1 degree overnight at midnight. And we're talking like Wednesday, the 8th of January. And we're
And that
still
means,
sitting.
what about the Frankie videos?
I got some Frankie videos. And we're still sitting well above zero through even the central interior, off and on. I mean, we're going to have below zero. It's going to be up and down like it's been, right? And plus, we're going to have successive waves of storms like it's been continuing. But Karen's wondering about the cold through northern BC. And I think, I don't see it coming to Prince George necessarily. I mean, maybe there'll be a night where it dips down and breathes out, but it looks like Fort St. John seems to be the cutoff where I have on Friday, the 3rd of January, on ECMWF modeling saying like minus 23, 24 for Tumbler. Well, it's only -8 in Prince George and 0 in Hickson. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I pretty much see the same thing with the Euro ensemble. I've got the morning of the 5th pulled up here, and I see -25 for Fort St. John and -22 somewhere north of Prince George, but only -2 in Prince George, and then -36 at Fort Nelson. So the Rockies are really gonna, like, as happens, the Rockies are going to block this from infiltrating the rest of BC. And so, the whole BC population that's going to get below -20 out of this weather system is going to be like 7 people.
this is bad though. I was sitting there 5 months ago saying like, this is going to be a snow winter. We're going to get it. And generally, I'm pretty good about this stuff. And I mean, the precipitation's been there for us to have had. In some areas of BC would say, yeah, Joey was right. But other areas would be like, where is it? And even here, I mean, we have more snow than a lot of people on planet Earth have ever seen in their life. But for this elevation in the mountains, it's bad. It's really bad news. We
Joey,
need that La Nina to dump on us before fire season.
it's bad here too. Like there's nothing. We have nothing compared to what we should have right now. Nothing on the ground.
That's that Enzo neutral storm train for you. But we do have quite a bit of winter left, and if we really are heading into La Nina like it looks like, I think things are going to improve. I think we're especially going to see it improve after mid-January in the parts of BC that are south and west of the Rockies.
Well, we've already got through our darkest part of the year at that point without putting on significant snow and having major cold, So it's like it won't be too little too late. But if it doesn't show, we're in trouble, man.
Again.
So, fingers crossed. I mean, the indications are there that, logic should have had us. If you asked us 8 months ago, we would have thought by now. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think part of what's going on with the La Nina taking so long is the oceans globally are so far above average for sea surface temperatures this time of year, and they have been for like the last 20 months or so.
Nothing to see here.
Like we're talking 2023, we're about where we were at 2023, but 2023 was like something like half a degree C above what had been observed ever before in the era of observation Like we're talking, we've got a cluster of like 50 years that are all, relatively close to each other. And then here we are, outlier, half a degree C above average. And I want to be clear, like half a degree C above average at your house on any given day, that's not a big deal. That's hardly anything. But water changes temperature so slowly. Like you can think about if you've got a full mug of whatever hot beverage you want, that that if it's full, it takes a long time for that water to cool off. Well, multiply that by however many times you got the ocean, and then you average it across the whole world, like half a degree C above average for global ocean temperatures is a big deal. Well, I should say it's not above average, it's half a degree C above the old record set in 2022. We're not even close. We're like a full degree C above average or something like that. So I was saying that wrong. I want to be clear. We're half a degree C above old records
Yeah,
that were set
it's
2
way
years ago.
worse than anyone can comprehend or cope with,
And
or
we're
is
having a
willing to
hard
do
time
anything about,
modeling,
or is willing to do anything meaningful about. I do
right?
have
And we've
Frankie
been,
videos,
oh yes.
so why don't we come back to this in a minute? And this time I will click the share sound, Frankie. We got a couple Frankie videos from this week.
Yes.
Can you guys see that now?
Yep.
Hey everybody, I wish every single country in the world, I wish everyone in every single country in the world Merry Christmas 2024. Merry Christmas 2024 to every single country in the world and everyone in the whole world from right now. This is Frankie McDonald, my own team station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Major storm is headed towards Portland, Oregon on Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be really strong in Portland, Oregon and Vancouver, Washington. It's going to bring a whole lot of rain in Portland, Oregon and surrounding areas. It's going to bring really strong winds capable of knockout power in Portland, Oregon and surrounding areas as well. They'll be too windy for umbrellas because really strong winds can break the umbrellas on Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. There'll be big waves crashing on beaches shores of west coast of Oregon. It's also going to affect Slam, Oregon, Vancouver, Washington, Eugene, Oregon, and Medford, Oregon as well. I urge everyone to wear your rain gear, rubber boots, and raincoats to keep you dry. Don't walk through the puddles. Avoid the puddles when you go for a walk. Stay away from the beaches and don't go near the shores. It's going to bring really strong winds to Portland, Oregon and the surrounding areas as well, with wind-driven rain, sideways rain. If you have anybody live in Portland, Oregon, be prepared for it. Major storm on Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. Take care, stay safe. Don't get caught in a major storm. Stay dry and be safe. This is Frankie McDowell, my own team station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Major storm is headed towards Vancouver Island on Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be really strong, especially in Tofino, British Columbia, attacking knockout power. They'll be bringing big waves crashing on beaches, shores, and west coast of Vancouver Island. Is going to bring a whole lot of rain, really strong winds in Port Rainford, British Columbia, Victoria, British Columbia, including Saanich, British Columbia, Colwood, British Columbia, Duncan, British Columbia, Ladysmith, British Columbia, Tofino, British Columbia, Port Arborne, British Columbia, Nanaimo, Parksville, Quimcon Beach, Courtney, Comox, Cam River, Port McNeil, Port Hardy, British Columbia. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be really strong in Vancouver Island, attacking the Aqua Power. There'll be big waves crash along the beaches and shores. I urge everyone to stay away from the beaches and don't go near the shores. Don't walk through the puddles. Avoid the puddles when you go for a walk. People of Vancouver Island, be prepared. Have your rubber boots, raincoats, and raincoats ready. When you go outside, be ready to rain, get ready rubber boots and raincoats to keep you dry. They'll be too windy for umbrella because really strong winds can break the umbrellas of Vancouver Island. There will be power outages as well. If you have anybody live in Vancouver Island, be prepared for a major storm on Wednesday, December 25th, 2025, 2024. Take care, stay safe. Don't get caught in a major storm. Stay dry and be safe. My dad made his latest song on SoundCloud is A Beam of Light.
Yeah, how does it go, Frankie? Can you sing it for us?
I mean,
It's karaoke
he wrote
night.
his own lyrics.
It's karaoke night. Give us a rendition, Frankie.
And then wait a minute, karaoke is canceled.
Oh, yeah, but you could pretend it wasn't canceled and hum us a tune of your dad's song.
He wrote his own lyrics. I don't remember.
Yeah, okay. I get that. I don't remember my own lyrics. I wrote hundreds of songs, and the sum effect is I can barely remember any of them until I start playing them. Then they just come out. And that's how it always
And the
was. People,
karaoke host didn't show up tonight because he was confused because Christmas is on a Wednesday and today is Boxing Day because the holiday is on a Wednesday this year.
yeah, you got your forecast correct, didn't you, Frankie?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Big waves crashing on the beaches and shores, eh? That's my favorite
Yes.
part always. And my other favorite part is when you say, don't wait, do it right now. That's always my favorite too. Don't wait, do it right now. That's my favorite. Frankie, what was over the years, what do you think have been your favorite parts of being on the Comedeorological Report? 3 seasons now. This is the end of 3 years together.
Doing weather reports to different places around the world.
Yeah, what about some of the guests? Did you like some of the guests?
Yes.
Was I funny sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Joey, you
Yeah.
have a problem with some of your guests staying on forever.
Trey Campbell's doing stand-up comedy and things like this.
Yeah. Well, Caribou Outlaw says at least we haven't had to plug in our block heaters in our vehicles this season yet. Yeah, we haven't had to, and I think Susan was about to say we haven't had to for quite a while. I don't remember the last time I plugged in the block heater to my truck up here. And I mean, it can be minus 30, and if it's not minus 30 for 3 or 4 days, I can generally go out and fire the truck up. If it's going to be extended cold snap, then generally it's like, okay, well, there's only so long the battery can take it before it starts to give way. How about you, Mark? It's now been almost 1 year. We're coming up on 1 year for you on the show.
Yeah. Just so we're clear, I am that guest that doesn't go away.
Oh, I thought you were talking about other guests
No, no,
who aren't
no,
here because
it's
they went away. No.
it's still really funny to me that like I joined the show in January and I moved to Canada in June.
Yeah, I'd say that'd have to be a highlight for your time in the show. And I remember because you're all secretive about it. You're like, well, there's this job in Canada, don't tell anybody about this. There's this job in Canada, and it's just
Well,
like,
I
get
wasn't
out
sure.
while I think my exact words were, get out while you can.
Well, but you know how it is. Like when you're interviewing for a job, you don't know if they're going to pay you what you want. You don't know. Like there's so many variables, especially when you're moving to a different country. I mean, obviously the US and Canada have a unique relationship being right next to each other, but yeah, there were just a lot of variables, and I didn't want to get too hyped up. Like I didn't want it to be a too good to be true sort of scenario for me, but
You didn't
you
want
know,
to get Chris Calais all upset for nothing.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I am going to see Chris Calais in New Orleans for the American Meteorological Society conference. That'll be pretty fun.
Down in
Uh,
Southern California, they had the people playing volleyball, U.S. and Mexico side of the borders.
yeah, I've seen pictures of that in Arizona too. The picture I saw, Mexico won 3-2.
Playing like volleyball over a border wall or something?
Yes,
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 down at the beach in California, between Mexico and California.
That's beautiful.
yes.
Yeah, that's what gets me is that all these borders, here's where I start dissecting my view of humanity and reality is that those borders aren't real. Those are things that humans agree upon. They're not set in stone. They're not ordained by higher powers. They don't have any meaning beyond what we attribute to them, So I've said this before where we call a Canada goose a Canada goose. We say, oh, that's a Canada goose. And if you ask the Canada goose what you should call it, it will say honk.
Or it'll bite you.
Or it'll bite you because they're mean buggers.
They are.
Right?
They
This is-
are.
This is what's called ontology. We reify into existence things. We put labels on them and we say that's real. And it's kind of a religious practice in a sense because we ascribe meaning to things and then we hold everyone to it, whether there's valid reason for the meaning or not. So to me, like the border that separates people from each other while goods and services can move freely through in the interest of capital and big business and finance. You see where I'm going with this?
Yes.
And what that means Russia suspended all to other countries because of sanctions.
I feel like the more division that we create, the more the powerful win. And
What
that's
about
how
the
it's
other
been.
country? What about the other country, Russia?
Well, even Russia, they have the same thing. They have oligarchs there, Frankie, people who have all the power, all the money, all the wealth. They're invested in oil, they're invested in weapons, in manufacturing of arms, selling of arms. These people are spiritually criminals, and they're the most powerful people on that part of the planet. And they run the country. And what they want is what their leadership is there to put forward. You know? So like I understand that Quesnel exists because I could see it. I drove there, I could see physically an object that okay, well, I guess people call that Quesnel. I can accept that. But you know, these are borders are artificial things that we've created to create division amongst each other. And I don't see a positive thing in it, you know. And I guess that would be my Christmas wish and would be to see, you know, if we're talking about peace on earth, that's the kind of peace on earth you know, that's what it looks like.
That
When you
means it's
stop
almost.
saying that my
That
country
means
has
it's,
more right than your country, that
that
my
means it's
people have more
one.
right than your people, that
It's
we're
one
different
minute before
somehow.
midnight in my area.
It's almost midnight in Frankie's area. You know, we're all. You know, I saw this great picture the other day, and it was of a basket of eggs, and all the eggs were different colors. You know, one was a brown egg, and one was a white egg, and one was kind of bluish egg. And then shows a bowl. The next picture, and then all the eggs are cracked, and in the bowl.
Did you hear about this? If you want to follow me on social media, my blue skies at Frankie MacD, my threads is at Frankie MacD 94, my ex formerly Twitter is at Frankie MacD, my link tree is Frankie McDonald, my Facebook is Frankie McDonald, my Instagram is Frankie MacD 94, my TikTok is Frankie 94, my Clapper is Frankie 94, my Twitch is Frankie 94, my Snapchat is Frankie ABC doing, my YouTube channel Stocks Wolves, and my LinkedIn is Frankie McDonald. Best of luck to you. I'm Frankie Talk News, the Comedeorological Weather Report on every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Atlantic. Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year, Frankie. We still do have 7 minutes to go, but I understand you've been standing out in the cold and it's midnight. And if you want to go, Frankie, that's fine. 8 o'clock is your commitment, and you've been here for it as always. Even though you couldn't be here for it because of karaoke, but there was no karaoke. Close call. So to finish my story, the bowl of eggs it shows a bowl of eggs. They're all cracked, right, Frankie? And all the eggshells are different colors. But you know, when you look in the bowl, all the eggs, all the yolks, and all the stuff, it was all the same. Right? And that's the truth of humans. We may have different skin, we may look different, but inside we're all the same material. That's the point I was trying to make.
Frankie, I hope you have a great New Year.
I'll have a great New Year. I'll see you next week.
What are you going to do
Yes.
for
Have
New
a
Year's,
great
Frankie?
night, Frankie.
Dancing and things like this.
You going to dance with all the girls?
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Probably before then, too, on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you always dance with all the girls. Good to see you, Frankie.
This is-
That's the end of Frankie this week. It was good. Even though it was a lesser show than usual, and even though we were late, and even though I'm severely depressed, we've pulled it off.
Yes, I told Joey, you have to get on the show, man.
Yeah, you were right. You were right. I was just gonna say, you know what? I can have a week off, and I'm just gonna sit here and literally, I probably spent like 40 minutes just staring. I cranked the music and just stared. It's like, my brain was like, and I was like, I don't know if I can do a show tonight. I don't know if I can do a show tonight. Here I am.
So I was gonna have a guest on, but she had to leave early. Actually, my cousin, Brandy, she lives in San Diego, and she used to calibrate weather equipment at
Oh,
work. So I thought that'd be a fun discussion to have. She now works at a cadaver lab. Um, so that's a little different. We'll have her on sometime. Of course, it's Zoom, so
How
she
you
can
go
zoom
from
in.
that to that?
Well, she goes from that to that in calibrating machinery. I think it's, calibrating. I don't know. Well, I have calibrated weather stuff. When I worked at WSU, that was part of my job, and I had a whole lab for myself to do that. But I think she got that way in the calibration industry, not making a leap from weather to cadavers.
I've
yeah, just
yeah, I've had to adjust some dead people and
And
okay, next.
did you do it with thermometers?
I was trying to calibrate and yeah, it's amazing for a weather guy how many dead people I see over the course of a year. It's like why does it always come for me? You know, but that's a
I do
terrible way
not
to think
share
about
that
it.
experience,
It's a
actually.
terrible
I
way
do
to
not
think about
share
it when
that.
your housemate and friend dies in your house. But
No,
yeah,
good thoughts only, Joey. Get out of here with that.
yeah, it was
Good vibes on the Comedeorological report tonight.
it was a pretty good year, and it just yeah, it's Christmas is always a slog to begin with, right? It's a slog to begin with for me. Yesterday was 25 years since I last talked to my dad. You know, it's that time of year where I just everyone's so happy, you know. And you go on the Facebook yesterday, and it's like you just start scrolling, and it's just like every post is the same. It's like, yeah, is there no news in the world today? Oh yeah, no, there isn't. It's just everyone's saying the same thing, and it's good though. I'm glad that people find joy, make joy, and find time together and make the best of it, right?
I'll give it to the
I'm super glad that you posted this tonight because I saw you weren't going to, and then it popped up, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to come on. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Mark.
Yes, I
Thanks
had
for
to spam Joey's phone a bit.
Good.
Karen kind of did earlier too, and when I was in my phase of I don't think I can talk to anybody. Yeah. It's this show has kept me going a lot of times. You know what I've been working on? You know, we still have a couple minutes left for broadcast. What I've been working on is taking a bunch of my old wildfire movies, and you see me do this before with the one I put together, Fire and Lightning, I called it. It's just one compilation of cell phone clips from a 2-week tour that we did out in the bush. So I'm working on Cutoff Creek from 2021. And I mean, the quality of the footage is lower. I didn't have as good of a phone back then, but I'm stringing this together. And on January 1st, the first one will air on my channel, Joey Only Caribou Weather Dude. And I got music in it and better effects. And it's like, I've put into some software so that I could do some next level things as a creator because I think it's time. Like I have over 6,000 subscribers on the channel. It's time that I bring things a little bit, next level, accept the fact that I'm growing and can justify switching my softwares for editing and things like that, right? So I'm really looking
Joey,
forward to the next year of having more gimmicks to throw into the show because I have this software with which to use as well.
I really appreciate that. And I say this in do not take this the wrong way, but I really appreciate how unhinged the new intros are, in a good way.
Yeah,
You
man.
just took everything you had. It was like, yeah, throw it in a pot. Let's go, man.
Well, that's like how my brain is. That's my art, man. It's like if I paint a picture, it will look like some of those intros. When I make art, it's kind of like that. You look at my house, and it looks like the intro, it's chaos everywhere here.
I think you said, Mark, at one point, the radio audience is so going to miss out on this.
Yeah. Please, if you listen to us on the radio, come find one of these YouTube live streams next year. You don't necessarily have to watch it live, but just scroll through and find all the clips because, man, he really just went for it. And also, that's also the case for the podcast listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Castbox.
Yes.
You'll be seeing them all throughout the next year on the show, more and more and more. As each of those guests show up, you will see their thing. And Jess is asking, she says, can't wait to see the Cutoff Creek thing. And also, if you're out there, if you're a channel member, it's already up. You can already watch it. But that's how you throw things out to test the water to see if YouTube will flag your songs for copyrights, even though you have Universal Music you paid for. Things like that. Well, that's the show this week. That's the show for 2024. Did the best we could, everybody. Thanks for being here once again. You're listening to us on C4 88.7 FM, CKUW 95.9 FM, CFBX 92.5, Kamloops as well. and Rogers Television across British Columbia. I'm Joey Only here, Caribou Weather Dude, YouTube, and here with meteorologist Mark, Karen Engels from Interior Weather and Wilderness Watchers, and that was Frankie McDonald. That's the show for this week. We'll see you next year. Bye now.
Karen Richards. Karen
Yeah.
Richards. I did not marry Karen tonight.
No, he did not.
There you go.
That's a nice end to the show. I like it.
Recording
That
stop.
was perfect.
Yeah. Did change the energy in here. Yeah. When people are screaming at you in front of your kids that you're a deadbeat dad, it fucks your day up. It just. Yeah, I spend all my life trying to convince myself that's not true, and I'm going to better myself, and I do the best I can with my limited capacity. It's good. Thanks
good.
for
It's all good. I'm glad
people
you came
yelling
on
inside
tonight and
my
did your
house.
show.
I was like, get out of my house. Come in my house to fight me.
Well, I'm going to go. I think we're doing games tonight, so I'm going to take off. But
Yeah.
have a good night. Stay positive. Stay
I've
positive.
never been positive.
Stay neutral.
Doesn't necessarily mean I'm negative, but I mean, often, I'm that guy, and a wildfire kicks off, and I'm like, take a bite of an apple. It's like, unflappable
neutral.
is supposed to be me, It's like, that's the sober Joe I've been trying to go for. It's like, don't get into the highs, don't get into the lows, just fucking ride the middle and be good, man.
At least I wasn't the only one nagging you tonight.
Mostly worked.
We will nag you as much as we have to, Joey.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, I mean, we gone 3 years of this show, and I've only missed episodes for wildfire, and I think COVID once.
Yeah, once, I think.
So, yeah, I've never missed an episode for being mental. So that's a big
That's
deal
a positive.
for me. Yeah, I never missed
or
a
in
show.
the very least, it's a neutral.
Never missed a show as a band for being mental either. In fact, the band was all about being mental. It was the perfect place for me. I miss it. I saw Dan Barton tonight message me. I haven't messaged him back, but he's my good friend. He plays drums for Kim Gucci. You saw in here before, and known Dan a long time. And he just says, if you need to chat, phone's on, buddy. Pick up the guitar, write a few hurting songs about how things feel, and we'll record a couple over the summer. And I'm like, oh, I'd love to record with Dan. Maybe I need that. I need to fucking make music again, and it's hard to get going. So I'm really hoping to hear back pretty soon from the beginning of January. We're going to hear back from Festival in Penticton. And if that happens, we'll be going down for end of March for some good shows, and I'll be ready. I can play, I can sing. It's there. It's the business side of me that's gone. The work side. And I used to make money playing gigs, so then I was like, do you want to sing for fun? I'm like, no, it's fun when I'm working. Made me feel good about myself. Like, you're a professional. Yeah. And then I kind of lost that. And when I lost that, I kind of lost the drive to do anything more than hit my drums with any regularity. I was like, well, I'm just a YouTuber now. I'm just a YouTuber now, and that was bullshit. No, I'm still Joey. And I will be back.
Glad you came on tonight.
I'm glad too. Good to see you, Karen. Good to see you. Happy New Year, and to everybody out there. And it's good. Good to see you out there, Gary. I hope you do come up to Wells. You were saying you would, and whether you got a CB radio for me or not, that's just be good to see you, buddy. I think that's the show for this week, everyone. We'll
All right. Have